Hey y'all, so welcome back to another What's for Dinner. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys 5 meals that I made my family throughout this week. These are super easy and so delicious and budget friendly as well. I hope you guys enjoy and I hope I give you some dinner inspiration for your next dinner. And so this first meal that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I'm going to be making some oven baked chicken tenderloins. So here I just have some melted butter. And I also added in a tablespoon of minced garlic along with some Italian seasoning and some salt. And I'm just going to mix this up really well. Then I'm just going to take my brush thingy here and I'm just going to go ahead and brush this mixture onto my chicken breast or chicken tenderloins. But you can totally use chicken breast for this, chicken drumsticks, chicken thighs. It's totally up to your preference, but these are super, super delicious. And I'm going to pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they are done. These are little, so they do not take long at all. And so here they are out the oven. As you can see, they look absolutely delicious. And so here is my plate. And I just paired this with some oven roasted broccoli and some cauliflower rice. So on this particular night, I'm going to be making some Philly cheesesteak. So here I just have some softened butter and I went ahead and I added in a tablespoon of minced garlic. And now I'm just going to go ahead and brush this onto my Igive rolls. And this is just going to give it that garlicky toasted flavor as well, just to go along with your Philly cheesesteaks. And it's going to be so, so delicious. So here I just like to toast them here on my kamal, but you can use a pan for this as well if you'd like. And I'm just going to toast these until they're nice and toasted. And so now that they're toasted, I'm going to go ahead and add in some olive oil into my pan. And I'm going to add in my chopped onions along with my chopped bell pepper. I'm going to be using red bell pepper for this. And you guys, you can use as much onions as you'd like. Like me, I love some onions. And honestly, I feel like I should have added way more because, I mean, I love me some onions, especially on a Philly cheesesteak. I knew I should have cut it up more, but it's okay because they do kind of get smaller when they're cooking, but it's totally okay. So you just want to cook them up until they're softened like this. And once that was done, I went ahead and I added in my shaved steak here. And I did pick up these packs from Walmart. I don't know if you've seen them or not. I should have showed you guys the packages. I'm so sorry. But they do have these packages at Walmart that has, they're already thinly sliced shaved steak for Philly steaks. So that's what I ended up picking up. And here I just added in some salt and some black pepper. And I'm also going to add in some garlic powder. And trust me, you guys, I know it looks like a lot because I am a larger family, but I promise you it does cook down a little bit, so it don't seem that bad. So anyways, here it is all done. So now I'm going to get ready and add back in my onions and my bell pepper. So now do y'all get what I was meaning by adding more onions? Because look, I have all this meat and I needed some more onions, you guys. I was really missing that. So next time I make it, I'm going to be adding in so much more onions than I did on this time. Anyways, so once that step was done, I just got some provolone cheese here and I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the top. And I'm just going to pop my lid on until it's nice and melted. And so once it's done, this is what it looks like. Absolutely delicious and gooey and cheesy. And wait till you guys see me making my sub here. So you guys, look how cheesy and delicious this baby looks. Oh my God, you guys, it was absolute heaven. It was so, so good. I mean, who doesn't love a good Philly cheesesteak? And so here is my plate, and I just served this with some French fries. And on this night, I decided to make some cheesy smoked sausage pasta. And you guys, this is seriously super delicious. So here I am just frying up my smoked sausage. And I'm just going to fry this up until they're nice and browned like so. So now, since they're nice and brown, I'm gonna go ahead and put them to the side and I can get started on my next step. So here I'm just sauteing some onions, and once these are nice and translucent, I'm going to go ahead and add in a tablespoon of minced garlic. Then once I let that cook up for about 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and add back in my smoked sausage and all the other ingredients that I'm going to be using for this recipe. And once I added in my smoked sausage back into my pan, I'm going to go ahead and add in 4 cups of chicken broth. And here shortly in the video, you'll see me add in 1 more cup because I felt like I need a little bit more. And then I'm also going to add in 1 cup of diced tomatoes, along with about a half a cup of milk. And then I'm also going to add in my bow tie pasta and salt and pepper to taste. And I also ended up using a full box of this bow tie pasta. And I'm going to give this a mix. I'm going to go ahead and add in my salt and pepper to taste. And I'm just going to bring this up to a boil. And then once it's boiling, I'm going to turn my heat down to medium low. And I'm going to pop my lid on and just let this simmer for about 25 minutes or until your pasta is done. And so once my pasta was done, I'm going to go ahead and add in some sharp cheddar cheese. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you'd like. This is what I had on hand, but any kind of mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, or anything like that would work great. And once you add it in your cheese, you're just going to mix it up until it's nice and melted. And so here is my plate, and as you can see, it looks absolutely delicious, and it was really, really good. And so on this particular night, I'm going to be having my daughter help cook. She's been enjoying it lately. So we are going to be cooking some Italian sausage with bell peppers and onions. So you guys, who doesn't love some Italian sausage, especially with some bell peppers and onions? Okay, they're seriously so good. So here my daughter just added them into the pan. And we're not going to fully cook these. We're just going to cook these until they're nice and browned on both sides. And you guys, this was seriously so bomb. But don't worry, you guys, these are going to get fully cooked, but just not quite yet. We're going to go ahead and fry up the other ones real quickly, so we'll be back once we're ready for the next step. And so next we're going to get started on sauteing our onions and bell peppers, and we're just going to saute these until they're nice and softened. So in the meantime, while they're sauteing, my daughter is going to be cutting up the Italian sausage, and I kind of like to do it into like bite-sized pieces. And so once the peppers and onions were done sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and I'm going to give that a good mix. Then I'm going to add back in the Italian sausage. So next we're just going to go ahead and add in a full can of diced tomatoes, along with 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. And then we're also going to add in salt and pepper and Italian seasoning to taste. And then my daughter's just going to go ahead and give it a good mix. Then we're going to pop the lid on this for about 25 minutes. And it is going to create a nice juice kind of base for your sausage and peppers. You guys, it is seriously so, so good. And also, if you guys are new to my channel, please comment down below and say hello so we can get to know each other. That is one thing I love about YouTube. You can meet so many amazing people. And trust me, if you are a larger family, trust me, I got you. I would love to have you join my YouTube family and subscribe for weekly videos. Thank you. And so here is what it looks like all done. As you can see, it looks absolutely delicious. And here is my plate, and I just paired this with some white rice. And so on this particular night, I did not feel like cooking a big meal. So here I found these at Kroger and I ended up using 2 packs of these, and it's country fried steaks and it comes with like a gravy mix. You can also make the white gravy. And I just paired this with some mashed potatoes and some frozen veggies. And this was actually pretty good. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.